By the way, I forgot to play this yesterday, but it's a perfect time anyway. Since the Bear Force Ones, I'm assuming.
Bear Force One.
Owen Benjamin denies Eric Nimmer stolen valor. Serio put this together. Let's play it.
My friend, Eric Nimmer, has been accused of faking his military background. People have asked me, like, so what does Eric say about it? Like when you asked him for proof he served. And I went, never asked him for proof he served.
Fuck wrong with you? You look stupid.
And that kind of blows people's mind. They're like, but he's been accused. I'm like, he's being accused by madmen.
It is very funny. Very funny.
Oh, you did fucking Freedom of Information Act logo. Stupid porcelain. Just a logo.
Just a logo, yeah. Mysterious porcelain.
I went through a shaming, right? All these people were asking me, stolen valor, Eric. I'm like, I would never ask him. They're like, did he serve? I'm like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
He's my friend. He said he served.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Eric Nimmer was never a Marine.
It's like, well, have him prove it. Why would I have him prove that? I'm like, I got your back, buddy, through thick and thin.
He's got more than a
Recon, baby. First battalion, what's up?
But remember that he was joking. Remember the people that are still defending him are saying he was joking when he said he was in the Marines and recon. He was joking. It was a big joke. We don't get humor. We don't get humor.
By the way, I got a lot of shit. I got a lot of shit a few weeks ago for saying 27 confirmed kills, and everybody going, he never said 27 confirmed kills. Well,
What happened, Mike?
well, Serio and the boys said, well, we can't have that. We can't have Mersh's good name besmirched like that. So, yeah, they went and dug up the clip of him saying, I got 27 confirmed kills. With Owen Benjamin in the room.
Oh, fuck.
You guys are evil.
Why does some person's accusation of my friend affect anything?
Well, you guys are just mean and angry. Okay, so that should discount all of the federal documents we obtained because we're meanie heads.
Proving something. Imagine the world we would have to live in where every accusation, you had to get your friend to prove it.
The level of especially after the Freedom of Information Act thing came out, especially after that.
He said last night on his stream
What did he say?
that he still doesn't care about he's not looking into it.
Why?
It's his friend.
But he's a truth seeker. Isn't he a truth seeker?
Yeah, some of the time. Part-time.
Part-time. You know, every time you
got to punch a clock sometimes. Everybody's got to take some time off from truth seeking.
Every time I start feeling a little bit bad for him, then I remember what a fucking lunatic he really is.
In fact, let's say hypothetically, which I don't think there's a chance in hell Eric's lying, but if he was,
But it turned out Eric was lying.
Ron Howard voice.
Yeah.
It had turned out that Nimmer had, in fact, lied about his service.
the lie scale, that's nothing. There's been times when I'm like, dude, Nimmer's got a head count on him, and he looks like real uncomfortable. And then I felt bad about it, and I stopped doing it.
Yeah, he
he's
was
lying.
uncomfortable because he was lying, not because the kill people thing, you fucking idiot. He got a real head count on him.
And I have, by the way, heard Marines, like, in their drunken, truthful moments, tell, like, a story about killing a guy. But, like, even then, it's like they're not super uncomfortable. They're just telling you, like, yeah, this one time this happened. He's just, whatever. I hate this guy.
He started giggling because I was like, I got 23 kills.
23. All right, say, give it, take 4. Sorry.
You're right.
You're right. I was unreasonable.
If that was Snopes, they would have said it was false.
They would have. Not even like
mixture.
truth.
No, that was just false.
False.
Huge Erection's got a good point. He apologized that people believed him, not for lying. I'm sorry you guys believed me.
Yeah, I'm sorry you people are morons.
Because I was like, I got 23 kills. If I killed you, it would still be 23 because you're Canadian and that shit doesn't count.
It's funny. You like how Owen gave him the It's a good one.
Such a bitch ass.
Oh, and real quick, I'm not asking you to engage with these people at all. The people accusing Nimmer,
Yes, because you guys
don't
are
give
wrong.
them the attention.
Yeah,
because you guys
you
are
won't
wrong.
engage. You won't engage because you guys are 100%
Oh, and
wrong.
if you were right about this, you would be trying to destroy us
Yeah.
utterly and completely. But you're hiding behind the fact that we're not lying about you. So you're panicking. So you're going, guys, don't engage because they'll probably convince you I'm insane. That's like when you have when you see a girl's in an abusive relationship and her husband just doesn't let her have any friends.
You're,
And you're like,
right.
You're right. You're controlling.
She can't even have her own Facebook.
She can't even go talk to people
Yeah.
in another room without him listening. Like,
Where
what
are
is
you going?
What are you saying about me? Jesus, relax. Like, you know how many times I've been cheated on in my life because I'm genuinely the opposite of that.
Right.
Girls are like, hey, I'm going out with my friend Tiffany this
Yeah,
Tuesday.
fine, I don't care.
That's fine, I don't care. So I can play video games without
Right.
hearing.
God, isn't
all
that great?
That's fine.
Isn't that great?
And then I never bother them. I don't say. It'll be like 1 a.m, and then I'll go, hey, you didn't get a car accident, did you?
You
And
lied.
I got up to pee, and you're not around.
Tension of arguing with them. They're sick fucks.
It's this response to your August 7th FOIA request for records about Eric Douglas
Dusty
Nimmer.
Bogan is
We
in the
initiated
fucking
a search of the files
By the way, well, hold on. Let's keep doing this.
maintained by
I
the
don't wanna
Manpower
get ahead.
Management Records and Performance Branch, but could not locate a DD Form 214 for Mr. Nimmer.
I love you, BB. Watched you for years. I'm a Marine Corps Iraq vet. I lost 6 Marines in my leg in 05 in Iraq
Here it is.
from an enemy grenade. I take this serious. But Nim has said things about his record that cannot be true. Interesting.
Interesting. You know what happened? He got into that one because he didn't. See, Owen's
read the last
Owen's not
sentence.
good at. Yeah, I know.
He left out the last sentence.
But
too.
Owen's not good at, like, when I read something, if I read it first in my head, the whole thing, and then I'll start reading it because, you want to know what you're. He just read whatever. He'll just read it. So then the second half caught up on him because he thought it was a military thing. Yeah, thank you for your. He wanted to do a thank you for your service. You're the best, and it turned out to be but Nimmer's lying though.
That was a good angle.
But he couldn't ban him. He didn't ban him. He couldn't ban the guy.
Yeah, because that was a $50 donation
Right.
from a guy named Pale Rider Bear, who, by the way, Pale Rider Bear was known pretty well for being a constant supporter of Owen's. And it's not some troll. It's not somebody fucking with him. And it's the guy who gave him $50 to tell him that. And he didn't even have the decency to read the last sentence, which was when he said things that can't be true. He points out the things that weren't
Yes.
true. And
Yes.
Owen doesn't read that part.
Because Owen's more concerned about whether we went to the moon. Whether
Whether his friend disrespected the military of the country we live in.
Yeah.
See, I don't know who you are, though. That's the thing.
And there's a screenshot. But what Nim said can't be true. The record that cannot be true. 4 tours in 4 years and a captain in 4 years.
It's like, that's a stranger. I don't know. I don't question Nimmer.
And the funny fact, these people that they keep. By the way, because you guys are listening, obviously, because looking at the downvotes. This is
You're obviously dialed in, so
yeah.
let's address
So
you.
let's just talk. This is what you're defending. You're defending this. You are the same people that listen to Bobanano now, who goes after these stolen valor people and stolen valor. Oh my God, the troops are number one. And then when somebody goes, there is more proof that Eric Nimmer didn't serve than we didn't go to the moon. You get that? Do you understand that? And you'd rather defend Big Bear than go, you know what, Owen, you were wrong. Nimmer didn't serve. That's fucked up. He should be called out for LARPing. He should be called out for making, because he said in his apology, he made money off of this.
He did.
The only reason that Owen gave you money for whatever surgery supposedly Nimmer had was because you were in the Marines. All right?
But I also want to point out something. He keeps sticking to this thing where it's like, I stand by my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even to your point, when you're talking to these stupid bears, we're not even saying, like, you have to never listen to Owen again.
No,
you
not at all.
guys are
Never.
Like, you guys are making that shit up in your head. But you guys can't say, hey, buddy, you're wrong. I'll still support you, but you're wrong.
In
here.
this situation,
because you're too afraid, because you're so abused and you're so afraid of getting banned for life that you have to come over here and shit up our feed because we won't ban you. But you're so afraid to say, hey, Owen, you know, I like you, man. I'm on your side here. But you're wrong about Nimmer because you'll be excommunicated from your bear cult. But he keeps making this point. I stand by my friends. Yeah, I stand by my friends too. But you see what I mean? Like, all right, I could have a friend of mine. I have like 2 friends that are in jail for murder for like ever.
It's actually the Menendez brothers.
I actually have one friend who's still on trial from an incident from like 7 years ago, and they're still dragging it out in Miami, and he's facing the fucking needle. But
really?
Yeah, they're probably going to.
And South Florida does give you the death penalty. They don't
give
play
this guy the death penalty because he was just like a heroin addict. He murdered some guy in his own house.
Oh,
on
so
camera.
he'll be used to the needle then.
Yeah, it should be fine.
So that's upside. I can't find one. Where do you do it between my toes?
Don't worry, I've got my trusty one there on my foot. But yeah, so I stand by my friends in a sense. Like I will go to I'll go to like visit my friend in prison and go, dude, what the fuck did you do, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll buy him I'll give him some commissary money so he can get some ramen, some candy bars. But like that's not, I can still condemn what they did and go, this is disgusting. This is horrible that you did this. But
of course,
still stand by my friend.
Oh, yeah, of course.
This is just, I don't want to admit I was wrong. That's what it is. I don't want to admit that I was wrong and fooled because I'm 147 IQ guy. You people are fucking pathetic.
And by the way,
you come in here and downvote like we're the bad guys.
Yeah, I don't understand. we called out somebody who literally stole valor and made money off of something that actually takes a brave man to do, right? It takes a brave man to be in the Marine Corps. You know? That is no fucking joke. The Marines turn down people way more than any other armed services do because you really have to cut the mustard to be in there, right?
Yeah,
and you used it, by the way, Nimmer, used it to also get laid. You know he used that to get laid. And then a crumpled up Marine flag. You respect the Marines so much that you have a crumpled up flag behind you. You're a piece of shit, Nimmer. But you know what, Owen? I would respect you way more because again, like we've said since the beginning. We don't care that you don't that you think we didn't go to the moon. We don't give a shit that you think the Earth is flat. We're seeing you spiraling. One of his fans goes, "You call it spiraling. I call it ascension." Whatever you want. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Yeah, you know who else was going to ascend? David Crowley and his wife.
Yeah.
Remember that? Remember they were talking about ascending?
Gray State.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all I'm saying is when you start babbling about the moon and God and the devil and you're letting your friends get away with any sort of lie and you're buried in your fucking crazy rants on your porch by the way, it was fucking freezing up there in Washington last night. He's out there on his porch. You can't tell me that, no, I just love it out here. This is great. For a little while you could pull off that lie, Owen. You've been exiled to that porch. Your babbling bullshit streams have been exiled to a sub-zero fucking temperature porch. And you're like, everything's a lie. Everything you people believe is a lie. Everything that, all of the emotions that brought you here today, that made you get up, take time out of your day, stand by for us to go live and downvote us, it's all based in a lie. So you can do whatever you want, but you're living in a lie. I'm not living in a lie. I'll take these fucking 100 downvotes and my life's going to be great. Mm-hmm. Like we're on the upward swing because we're telling the truth. But you people are pathetic. Pathetic.
Yeah.
This is like a really, there are cults I feel bad for because, you see some of these cult members and they join and this really charismatic leader and you know what I mean? And people go, Jesus, man, I could see how they got sucked in there. You niggas are just bears on YouTube believing a fraud, believing a blue-collar, low IQ fraud.
Yeah, a guy whose alcoholic beverage of choice is LaCroix with booze in it.
Yeah.
And I get it, fat. You could call us fat. You could call us gay. You could call us whatever you want. But
you can't call me a liar.
But we're not liars.
Guys, I might be fat,
Yeah.
but I'm not lying.
You're objectively not lying.
He's lying, though.
He's lying. Yeah.
I've got no reason to. That would be fucking insane, right?
Eric Nimmer's a fucking liar. And if you guys want to double down with this guy, like, they're trying to do this thing now where they're like, well, he's my friend. I'm going to stick with him because he's my friend. I understand that, but there's a way to stick with your friend and still go, look, dude, you fucked up. You need to make a real apology.
Right.
Or I'm not going to be your friend. There's a difference between friends and cult members and enablers. Yeah, so Serio. Bravo to Serio.
I'll put the link in.
Yeah, we'll give you a link to that, guys. Please subscribe. Serio did good work on that one. Look, we're trying to get this done. We're trying to get this behind us. Now, it does appear, at least so far, that the documentary is still up.
Yeah, it's still up, yeah.
I believe Delev's going to fail in her privacy complaints and our documentary on Owen Benjamin. I'm going to start calling him that because he's a Jew. Owen Benjamin. Mm-hmm. It's going to stay up now, which is beautiful. I just want to put this behind us. We got to move on. We got Crowder.
Oh, I'm excited for Crowder. I am excited to see what's going on with Crowder. I am excited. And you know what? And this is the other complaint that not complaint, but the other thing that we get every time we talk about Crowder or Nimmer or all these people. It's like, you guys can't even do content without them. You guys don't know how to do content.
We do plenty of content without them.
Yeah, we do a lot.
Our channel is littered with content that got a lot of hits that had nothing to do with Crowder. Look at our Dan Schneider stuff.
Yeah,
with our Hank Yu interview.
Oh, that was great.
We've had AJ Benzo. We've had moments on this show, but this fucking retard is where it's at right now.
Yeah, no, the truth of the matter is that we could sit here and Mike and I could complain off air to each other all the time going, what Crowder's doing is disingenuous, this and that. But it's like, why not? Let's do something about it. I want to hold these people accountable. On the right, because it's easy to go on there with a spoon on your microphone and go own libtards. That's fucking easy. That's easy. Mike and I right now, if we really wanted to just pander, could go to the next fucking march that's in Orlando, get a microphone and go, oh, Trump, huh? You don't like Trump, right?
Whoa, banner drop, edgy.
Yeah. No, instead, the real problem, we're trying to stop the reasons that Trump is going to lose and that this country will devolve into a baby-killing abyss because you guys think that these Steven Crowders and these Owen Benjamins are somehow your fucking heroes because they're... Look, here's the thing. Crowder is funny for a boomer. Crowder's not funny. You know what I mean? His bits wouldn't stand up anywhere. They're fucking terrible. They're gay, you know. I've never seen a man want to wear a dress more than somebody like Crowder, and I'm sick of it. And you know what? Up until a little while ago, it was fine. It was no problem. It's like, you know what? He sucks, but whatever. He's doing his dumb thing. But then after the dumb Gavin thing happened, and he doesn't he's like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to stand up for Gavin. I'm going to stay here with CRTV. Mr. These people are ruining the country. They're terrible. These degenerates. And you have Anthony Cumia on, known retard beater.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit back and let charismatic, good-looking Canadians that some Jews imported here
exactly
to subvert the MAGA movement. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit by and do that. So the QAnon people, the Owen Benjamins of the world, you flat earthers, and you unironic fucking 1488 Spurgs need to be called out. There needs to be somebody that is wearing a MAGA hat or somebody who is supporting our president who is not a retard. It's good for optics. So yeah, we're gonna go after him. And by the way, all that Q shit, fucking, I don't believe in Q, and I don't trust anybody's plan unless it's my plan. So all this hope porn and just stay home, don't do anything, trust the plan. Bunch of fucking retards.
Somebody goes, guys, make fun of Pelosi, not Crowder, night fags. Hey,
we do.
I know.
Many times.
Hey, drunken pilot. There is literally hundreds of hours. Yeah, at this point, hundreds of hours of us making fun of Pelosi. Everybody makes fun of Pelosi.
Did you just miss the entire fucking point he just made?
Yeah.
That we can't just sit here and do 2016 era skeptic content where we go, let's own some SJWs, huh? It's retarded. It's low-hanging fruit. They're doing their job for us. AOC's doing our job for us. These fucking Antifa people are doing our jobs for us. What, are we going to sit here every day and play Kent State gun girl videos?
Yeah.
Go fuck your mother.
Yeah, no, that's what they want, though. That's what they want. They think they want Crowder shit. They want us to go out there and own libtards. Hey, by the way, newsflash. Crowder's not a great debater. He's just good at making stupid kids look stupid, and that's really easy.
He won't debate that Sam Sater guy.
He won't debate that Sam Sater guy. That's correct.
So,
and I don't really know anything about the Sam Sater guy, but at the end of the day, you know, the reason you see Crowder be like, he had to address the Owen Benjamin thing, but Crowder had to be like, you know, I tend to err on the side of not addressing stuff. It's because you're a pussy. You make your entire thing on confronting people. We're gonna confront you, and he has that mentality already, that Hollywood Crowder mentality, where it's like, I'm not even going to address these people because I'm so above them. Hey, Crowder, you fucking suck. And you know what the worst part about it is? You lost all of your dignity and your convictions when you decided not to stand up for people like Gavin, who I don't like, but he's your friend. You should have stood up to him by doing stuff like that. By half of your people leaving and you're not paying them. The rumor has it you're not paying them. So you know what, Crowder? I have an idea. Go back to Canada and try this bullshit with that party up there. See if you get away with it. Because over here, we're done with your shit. You're not the leader of the movement. You're not funny. And that's the problem then. When people go, oh, yeah, the right. You guys can't even be funny. And then boomers go, have you seen Steven Crowder? And then they go, yeah, that's terrible. This is what you think is funny? You know? He's the worst example of what being funny is. And ooh, wow, he said tranny. He's crazy.
Yeah, how are we
Shut up, Crowder.
How are we supposed to hold this thing together when we have Steven Crowders and Duck Dynasty niggas and fucking and all the way down to the ghettos of the internet, and you have like Trumpster Bob and Jovi and Maurice Delk and all these other people. This shit is like a fucking joke. Like, you people are embarrassing. And it's our job to point out how embarrassing you are.
And by the way, yes, Crowder should have stood up for Gavin. Yes, we said you don't like Gavin, but why don't you like Gavin? I don't like Gavin because first off, he created Vice.
A sodomite?
Yeah, he created Vice. Secondly, he put a butt plug up his asshole, like some sort of fucking 2005 shock jock to get people to view him. And also, on top of that, he completely turned on his Proud Boys. You know, all these people that worshipped him, he's like, hey, I'm leaving the Proud Boys. I have nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
And Heather Heyer Foundation.
Yeah. Basically, shoving a dildo up his ass, making out with Milo at the Pulse nightclub scene. Just the self-aggrandizing. And by the way, if you enjoy Gavin, if you can look at Gavin and you can't see that he's got 6 inches of hard Jew dick up his ass, then you're fucking retarded. The Jews have their fucking hands and arm up into Gavin's asshole, and he's basically a puppet for them. So, look, again, we're going to call this shit out because these are all the trash that are going to be brought up when the time comes. When the election time comes. What a clown circus this is. And we're not going to be associated with it. Go after the left. We do all the time.
All the time.
But we're not going to sit here every day and go, can you believe that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? What a dum-dum. There are a million. We don't do that content for the same reason. We don't do 1488 Spurg content because we're not going to pander, one. And two, there is so many other places you can go and get that right now.
Go to the gas station.
Yeah, you want to watch boomers yell into their cell phone in their car about participation trophies, then go to fucking The Blaze, okay? If you want to hear people go, well, you know, the black, he is a subhuman, he is a monkey person. There are fucking 50 shows at night on YouTube. You can go watch that. This ain't the show, Jack.
Frenchie One Coat is what I call him now. JF?
Frenchie One Coat?
Frenchie One Coat, yeah.
I just like...
retard fucker.
French-Canadian bioscientist and retard fucker, JF.
And again, by the way, to tie all these things together from when we started at the beginning, Crowder, these free speech warriors, they're not helping channels like this. They're not helping this Obi Raids guy, you free speech warriors. They're not helping this Kenzo guy. And we know from firsthand, because when we were fucking first popped, we were trying to get out there. Hey guys, you guys talk about YouTube censorship, maybe help us out. They don't care, because here's the truth. As much as they talk about YouTube censorship, Crowder has gotten a tour of YouTube. They're not going to take him down again.
He's never been censored on
He's
YouTube.
never been censored. The only reason he was taken down for a little bit was because Bob Ross's family, the painter, sued him because he did some sort of a Bob Ross skit where he painted Muhammad as Bob Ross or something.
Yeah.
And then they tried to take him down, and then he fought, and then he won. But,
Which, by the way, Bob Ross's family, stop ruining his legacy. We love Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Don't be a bunch of twats. You weren't going to win that lawsuit.
Yeah.
It's
So-
parody.
So he's out there, and he's not doing
By
anything.
the way, look, objectively, that is a funny premise. I've never seen it. I'm sure he butchered it, and it's very boring and milquetoast in the Crowder fashion. But that premise is funny. Bob Ross painting Muhammad is a funny premise.
I'm not saying it's
but I'm
not.
sure they fucking blew it on the execution.
But I think I'm not saying that he can't do things funny once in a while, but I think overall his skits are cornier rather than good. But that doesn't matter. I don't care if you have corny skits. I don't care any of that. But you are going to be judged now by the same bar you set for all these these afraid libtard snowflakes that you call them. We're going to be judged by that same bar. Hey, Crowder, why do you have Anthony Cumia on your show, who got catfished by a 14-year-old girl? Why do you have him bit his girlfriend and got his gun taken away? Why is he on there? Is that winning? Is that based and red-pilled?
So based and red-pilled.
That's my point. They're fucking phonies. Look, man, I know we have guests on the show every once in a while now, but I'm glad that we don't anymore, to be honest with you, because it's at the end of the day, I don't want to hook my word on somebody doing something stupid. You know what I mean? And it's and don't get me wrong, I'm sure every once in a while there's certain people that I do like having on that I respect. But, this Crowder having to have somebody on. Hey, by the way, you know how corny it looks when you pretend you have movie stars on and you have Ron Howard's brother, Clint Howard, as your go-to Hollywood guy, Gary Sinise? We
don't have, our bench is not very deep.
Yeah.
We got Mel and Vince are the two.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn